Oh, not shocking at all. Those DTs though. We know Drolla. He does love his DT. So we'll be waiting for game number 2. Of course, it will be Drolla's map choice because it is loser picks. And while we are getting ready for that, I'm going to update the starboard. 1-0 in the favour of Jimmeh. Really, really well done by Jimmeh. And once again I get the chat bug, so I have to leave and log back in. Luckily I've joined the group, so that makes it a bit quicker. Great game there by Jimmeh. I mean, Drolla tried to cheese him out with that 4-gate. Got caught by just those 2 Marauders and a Marine. Jimmeh just trying to be slightly aggressive with that poke, and it worked out so well for him because he saw everything happening. So, waiting to see what Drolla's map pick is going to be for game number 2. While that happens, I'm going to take a very short drink and maybe grab a quick bite to eat. No, I've eaten all the food in my room. These guys trying to GM each other. Each one trying to offer the map choice to the other player. It's nice to see. I've had a great deal of fun here. Guys, if you want to follow me, I may as well plug myself. If you guys are enjoying the kind of thing I'm doing, you can follow me on Twitter. It's at VTJRaen. I will link it in chat now. And I do a ton of stuff. Starting either next week or the week after, I will be streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 PM onwards on twitch.tv/Vocter Gaming. I won't just be doing Starcraft 2. I will be doing a ton of games. Starting in March, I am, in fact, doing a Pokemon marathon from March to August, and that's all through Sarcasm Gaming that personally sponsor me. Of course, I also run the Vocal Gaming UK Opens once a month, which gets streamed there, and occasionally gets streamed elsewhere as well. But we have our second game going on. It's going to be on Ohana, and it's going to be a ton of fun. It's Jimmeh versus Drolla, and Jimmeh is 1-0 up. Just waiting for the game. So let's see, I did that perfect little intro and then forgot we have to load the game, so it did not time out perfectly at all. Here we go. Jimmeh once again in the pink, spawning in the upper left hand corner of Ohana. Drolla down in the bottom right. The GG and good luck coming out from Drolla, and the good luck, have fun, RIPZs, no BM, please TY coming out from Jimmeh. Interesting story. Seb, one of the co-founders of Sarcasm Gaming, when he first started playing StarCraft 2, thought GLHF stood for Good Luck High Five, which I actually think is even better than Good Luck Have Fun. So I might have to start using that in the future. So, I've got a question for you guys. Where do you see this game going? After that game number 1 where Drolla tried to cheese and it didn't work out for him, does he try and cheese again? Or does he try and go into a standard game to beat Jimmeh? What does Jimmeh do? Does Jimmeh play something standard? Or does he go, this game's easy, I'm just going to 2-rack bunker rush you out of the game? I want to see your answers flowing up that chat. What do you guys think? We've got a couple of seconds. Well, we've got a minute or two. Before we really see it, because we're going to see the normal 1-racks come out from Jimmeh here. So it's not going to be a full-on 1-1-1. That is all we know at this point. The consensus opinion is that Jim wins no matter what happens. And I've got to say I kind of agree. I love Drolla to bits, but Jimmeh is just one of those players that it seems impossible to win against. He really is what I consider to be one of the top tier UK. Look at this. Well, talk about 2-racks, and here it is. Now, Drolla right now is not showing anything. He's obviously not doing the proxy void ray that Tudaleski wants to see so much. But this probe could actually see this 2-racks going on if it felt like it. Yeah, here it goes. Oh dear. R.I.P. coming out from Jimmeh. Drolla sees it coming. What is his response? Well, his response is to put down a Cybercore and I guess try and hold. He's not going to expand yet. Whoops. He's not going to expand yet, which is a pretty handy thing, because if he was expanding, he would die. You just cannot expand. I'd like to see him throw a second gas down Just get out sentries. Get out sentries as fast as you can. And just perma force field. I'm loving some of the responses I'm seeing in chat. You guys are a ton of fun. Oh, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching all this. Drolla actually booing. Oh my word. What are we watching? So, I mean, Jimmeh could quite easily just like go and expand off this and still kind of be ahead. Because 2 gas coming down now for Drolla. This SCV is getting all around the base. At least these guys are taking it in the spirit of the fun in which this tournament is intended. And right now, Jimmeh's going to push out. He's got 7 Marines. We do have a Mothership Core on the way. Or we did. Well, we did have a Mothership Core on the... Oh, no, it finished. Okay, that's why we don't have a Mothership Core on the way anymore. So we've got a Mothership Core up. So maybe he defends. I don't know how it works, but... He's trying to expand, and I don't think this is staying up. I think this is getting cancelled. And Jimmeh's going to expand and get a decent short contain on it. There's no force fields out yet, so we'll have to see how this goes. If he snipes that Mothership Core, though. Time Warp goes down, slowing down all those Marines, but now they're going to get right underneath that Mothership Core, so he's going to have to be careful here, but I feel like this expansion has to get cancelled. He can't cancel that pile anymore. It's finished. 2 bunkers trying to go down. He wants to snipe the SCVs if he can. Doesn't even get the first one. This is going to be tough for him. And now actually these Marines are just going to push through this Time Warp. The Time Warp finishes. There's no energy for anything else in the Mothership Core. The Mothership Core dies. And these bunkers will finish. This one may not. The Stalkers could just choose to go in and snipe it. But if they do that, he already loses one. He's actually going to lose a second one if he's not careful. And this SCV is still surviving. Only 2 Stalkers to defend. Stargate is coming out, but we have 2 bunkers down here now. Back at home, well, Jimmeh's just going to go triple command center, because why the hell not? Forces are cancelled on that expansion. Honestly, with 8 Marines, I think he can walk up there. I mean, obviously he doesn't have stim, so he could theoretically be kited forever, but I wouldn't mind seeing him just try to push up there and see what he can get done. Especially if he threw up a scan there. That bunker could go down. No, that's probably the closest it can go down. Because, of course, the Stalkers can snipe an SCV very, very quickly. Bunker going down here. What's going to come out of this Stargate, though? What's the plan here? Okay, OP Void Rays it is. Unfortunately, he is supply blocked until this pylon finishes. Nice snipe on that SCV. Drolla saying goodbye to it, but there is another SCV there to finish the bunker. And now the Marines are just going to move into it. 3 Marines in one, 3 Marines in this one, and 2 Marines in this one. Nice little spread here. 1 sentry out there. They just can't move down. Oh! Nice kill on that probe as well. That was fantastic by Jimmeh. This is just going to get more and more frustrating as the game goes on. This container is going to stay up for so long. The first Void Ray is out. But he needs a small force of them. He doesn't really want to show them. And there's a lot of Marines in these bunkers. So you don't want to get them too close. You don't want to lose a Void to just a bunker contain. That would be really depressing. So once again, back at home, this 3rd orbital command is nearly finished. Now we've got a factory and 2 more barracks on the way. As soon as this factory is finished, we'll see a reactor go on it, I imagine, a starport, to start to get those medevacs out and really, really put the hurt on. And he's going to go into Oracles after this 2nd Void Ray. I guess he's just going to do everything he possibly can in this game. Because why not? And now comes the big push. This hasn't been reinforced by Marines, so this bunker contain will fall, and all the Marines in it will go down as well. But he sees the Void Ray. He's going to get a couple of Zealot kills as well, because, well, why not? And nice! Even saving his Marine into that bunker, just to do a little bit more damage. And now, he's going to move across the map, but Jimmeh's fine. Jimmeh is totally fine. The one thing for Jimmeh is he doesn't have stim. He's getting combat shields first. Because of how delayed his medevacs are. Wow, even going Widow Mine. I really thought he was going to put down a reactor and then a starport, but nope. Widow Mine. So here comes Drolla. Drolla wants to just bust up this front and just win. That is his plan here, but we've got 2 more bunkers going up. at the back for his Marines to retreat to. Combat shield is only halfway done. It's a long way for that to go yet. Supply depot down here is for the scout more than anything. Here comes the Void Ray, and here's the problem with the wall off, is that it can sometimes allow the Void Rays to charge, but never mind, because I've just remembered that that's actually now an ability that you just click E for. So Widowmine sat at the front of this base, keeping things up. Here comes one Oracle to do some harass. And one Oracle, not that much energy though. I don't know how much energy that uses, or if it even uses energy to do that, but I think it does. We'll have to wait and see. These Void Rays throw some damage, but one Void Ray falls. We've got a lot of sentries with this army here, so should be able to force the SCVs away. So, come on, Drolla, can you do this? Can you take game 2? It's really, really tough now for Jimmeh, but he pulled back, he killed that Oracle, and now he's going to move down to defend his natural, so I think he's going to be fine. We've got two out there, warping in Zealots from, but no, this is a lot of Marines. He did lose a lot of supply depots, but that's pretty much all he lost. Let's check out the workers killed count, up to 15 workers killed, but 42 to 24, because there's still no expansion up from Drolla. Drolla has to kill at this point. That's what this is. This is a kill move. He broke the contain, decided he was going to try and destroy his opponent rather than work his way back in economically. And it's a tough proposition. He's already lost one of his Void Rays. The Widowmine there, auto-firing. No observer as far as I can see, so that Widowmine will stay hidden. And as these sentries start to fall, there'll be no more force fields. And he should be able to take the Void Rays down. Right now he's actually being hurt by his own building placement. Not able to get underneath those Void Rays. Wouldn't mind seeing him drop the supply depot and run under it. First Void Ray falls, and now with the repair going down this bunker, that is it. We're going to see a GG from Drolla. And Jimmeh goes 2 games up. Jimmeh just absolutely smashing this Heart of the Swarm tournament, knocking all his opponents aside and looking like the utter boss that he is. Seriously, guys, you want to learn how to be a Terran? Learn it from Jimmeh. Hit him up. Ask him to coach you. Because this guy is good. So, Jimmeh is now 2 up in this best of 5 series. He's 1 game away from victory. And because of that, it's time for me to take another drink. We won't be going to a break as far as I'm aware. Oh, wow. So, just trying to find out if we're going to have another game. It looks like due to unforeseen circumstances, Drolla may have to actually leave at this point. It's something that could not have been predicted. And we'll be perfectly fine if such a thing happens. I don't really want to air it live, but I'm just letting you guys know that Drolla may have to leave, and we may have to have called it the final of best of 3 and end it there. So we're just waiting to see if he's got the time to do one more game or not. So we can use this time. Remember, guys, follow Dominion Gaming. They'll be putting out more and more stuff like this in the future. And it's definitely worth doing, keeping an eye on these guys. They're going to bring you a lot of great content in the future. They'll get even better casters than me, no doubt. And we'll get a ton of cool production going on. So, yeah, Drolla unfortunately does have to leave. He really, really doesn't want to. I want to stress how much he wants to finish out this best of 5. But he's simply not able to. Just, like I said, unforeseen circumstances that have come up. So, I want to say a big thank you to Drolla and Jimmeh for playing this. Big thank you to Dominion Gaming for hosting this. And of course, Jimmeh takes the first Team Karnage in-house Heart of the Swarm tournament. Unless we've got anything else to say, this is pretty much good night. I have been the Vocal Terrorist Jesse Raen. I want to thank you guys so much for watching along, for making this tournament great. Unfortunately, it's very, very early for the Australian casters. Dominion Gaming does have the Aussie casters for them. But 5 AM is a little bit early to be waking up to cast, so I quite happily stepped in, and I'm glad I did. I had a ton of fun, and I really want to thank everyone involved and everyone for watching. So, that is it for tonight, guys. Big mad props to Jimmeh for showing us what a Heart of the Swarm boss he is, keeping up that strong play over from Wings of Liberty. Remember, follow Dominion Gaming here on twitch.tv/Dominion Gaming Live, and keep your eye out for more work from the Team Karnage / Derailed Esports guys in the future. Thank you very much for watching, have a wonderful night, and we'll see you all next time.